you guess what L's for if you haven't read the title of the video? It's L for latex. And I have blessed you, not that I put this just on for the video, but I thought it was the ideal time to film it, with some actual latex. I'm sorry, I am ecstatic to be wearing latex and ecstatic to be filming for YouTube. I am Laura Sky. I am a professional annoyance. Some people would call me a dominatrix, however, that's up to you. I just like to put men in cages. Anyway, L for latex. So why do people like latex? Can you tell me why? So there's a few different reasons, and for that, I am gonna switch over to a very special phone call with a very special friend.
Well, if you have eyes, you'll see that it is just me. And I know that I filmed that, sort of building it up for having a friend in the room, us both wearing latex, it'd been really fun. That was my plan. It just didn't happen. So I figured, you know what, I've waited too long, wait no longer. We are starting the A to Z of Kink again. L for latex. So my latex collection is, ignore the mess, over there, right? Most of it anyway. So I'm going to go and grab some, and then I'll talk about why I like it or why I don't, and then we can have a little discussion in the comment. So I've brought over some of my latex. I have so much. If you're interested in seeing it, I have a video where I go through everything that I owned. It was maybe like 2 years ago now, so I have got a few extra pieces. There's so many different ways that you can wear latex and you can use it. You can do something that's quite firm and structural, so this little corset really cinches you in. If I hold it up to the camera, I think you can see that it's actually like a really, really thick material. And the cool thing about latex is that you can essentially make it as thick as you want to. Obviously, most latexes are going to be a certain thickness, but in theory, you could like make your own. So I've seen some designers that really experiment and do really interesting things. So from a design point of view and a structural point of view, it was really interesting. One thing I will say is that a lot of people do have latex allergies. So chlorination can help, which is basically put it in chlorine and it makes like a kind of surface on the material. So it means that there's like a barrier between your skin and the latex. Depending on how bad your allergy is, that can help. And some people have been using rubber instead of latex, and apparently that can be quite good. So things that I love about latex is, I think it's a real event to put on. I always complain about wearing latex. Don't expect me to wear 24/7. I'm always uncomfy, but I love wearing it every so often, getting dressed up, filming, going to events for sure. That's my big thing. Like, I love wearing latex out. I don't like wearing it in the house. I feel like it's a waste, you know? It's like, you want to really like dress up, feel good, like have people see you in it. Like, I don't know about you, but like I feel like if I'm going to spend like 20 minutes putting on an outfit, squeezing myself into it, and another 20 minutes taking it off because it sucks into my skin, I want somebody to see it. But this is a bodysuit I have worn a lot. It is a very tiny thong back, which can make it a bit difficult to wear some places, just depending. Some clubs that you go to have sort of rules around like so much of your ass has to be covered, and if I went to an award show, there's a possibility that I wouldn't be able to wear this without something over it. Just some places are a little bit funny. It just depends what other things you've got going on. But I love the shape of this. I love the little ring in the middle, which could actually have a lead on it. And I think it's just really, really cute. So I tried to bring a different selection so that I could just show you some things that can be done with latex. So this one's just like a very classic design, but it is kind of structured in the top. This one's really cool. So this was a designer called Latex reached out to me and asked if I wanted anything, and I was like, can I have that but without a skater skirt? So they made me it, which is cool. But this has got like lace built into it, and then it's got these kind of like sharp studs. So it's really fun. This is a different bodysuit again. It's one that has like a lot more coverage on it. This one's from Catalyst, who offer chlorination service. All their clothes come chlorinated as standard, I think. But it's just kind of a very different, more free flowy, soft vibe compared to this, which is quite, you know, like both latex. But if you look at them, They're so different. And you get so many colours in latex, by the way. Can't remember what this one's called, but you can just see the way this one's like almost floaty. So when you wear it as a halter neck, it moves more with your body. It's a totally different feeling. You're like, what do you like about latex? I thought we were having an Z of Kink. Well, we'll get into that. This is just me showing you my wardrobe because they were bloody expensive, so I appreciate them. It's just a kind of classic dress. But as I was saying, like, you can have so many different patterns. This one you might have seen me wearing on some videos recently. I love a skater dress, by the way. I find them so easy to put on and very, very effective. And they're the sort of thing that once you have them on, you can kind of forget about them, and you can also go out for lunch, you can go to the shop. There's nothing here that you couldn't basically wear just walking down the street, you know? You might get someone to be like, is that latex? But I have been to dinner in this. I have like felt very confident just walking around in public with it. And it's not something that's there to get attention, it's just I wanted to wear it and, you know, save me getting changed after, and it felt really cute. Let's turn this around for me showing you off my wardrobe into a little bit more about why people enjoy wearing latex and why it's such a big fetish and kink for people. And I think one of the main reasons is that it is the stereotype of BDSM. You have latex on, you have leather, and it also gives you this heightened sense of I'm in the moment, I'm at this event, that's the dress code. It's part of a whole sensory experience. Got your latex on, it's very tight against you. And one thing about latex, if you've not worn it, it does take on the temperature of the outside room or the outside weather. So if it's cold outside, you are cold inside it. If it's hot outside, you're hot inside. And it's a very almost tactile experience where you're wearing something that basically feels like you're naked at times. If you're super hot, you will be dripping sweat in it, not gonna lie. But it does almost feel like it becomes part of your body, and you can have it that you're very restricted, you could have it very free-flowing. And I think it's just something that's really, really fun. A lot of people really like to play with different personalities and personas. You could even have a mask or a hood made, whether that's to conceal your identity or because you just like the feeling of the restriction and the constraint on your face. A lot of people really enjoy the experience of wearing latex, whether it's because it makes them feel sexy and powerful or because it makes them feel submissive. The people around you are so accepting, especially when you go to fetish events. Everyone just really, really loves being there and enjoys the time. So you're able to focus less on other people's expectations and more on what you really want and how you want to present yourself. And I think from a fashion point of view, obviously with the structures and the different colours, you can have totally transparent, or you could have something that's very big and bold and structural. There's just so many ways that you can play with it. But I think from a personal point of view, for a lot of people, it really is something that just helps them to explore that fetish, that helps them to get to the next level in their head. Because latex is something that is normally designed for you, it can feel really special. And it is something that's a bit expensive. I obviously have a lot of latex. I'm very fortunate to have a lot, and it is my job as well. But I remember when I first got into the scene, these dresses are like £250, £300, and saving up for them. And they didn't really have, you know, you can just get one on Amazon really cheap now. You sort of had to go to a designer shop and you had to get one made 8 weeks in advance. It was a really big experience, and I think you can still get that because it is really fun. You can essentially go to pretty much any latex designer and say, I really like this thing that you have here. Here's my measurements, but could we do these colours? And you can have it so personal to you. You can obviously mix and match different designers, but I think it's just something that really feeds into the joy. There's just so many different ways that people enjoy latex. I think a lot of it comes down to the sensation, which I will say as well, a lot of people don't like it because of that. And it is something that is annoying to put on. I like wearing it once it's on, but every time I think about doing it, I'm like, oh my God, no. Please no. Please don't. Because it is a process. But that process can also be really, really fun. So just because I personally am grumpy, it doesn't mean that I'm against latex at all. But I kind of hate it. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate latex. It's hot, it's sweaty, it's incredibly tight, it's annoying to get on, it looks so good. It looks so good. It's the only reason I have so much of it. If you have seen my latex wardrobe, I have added to it since. I think I had like £3,000 worth of latex when I got that. I've recently bought more. But yeah, if you're wondering, the corset is from Lady Lucy. It's the full length one.
I just can't obviously lift my skirt up on YouTube. And this skirt is just from Latex. I think it's just a skater skirt. My feelings on latex is that it looks so good. I understand why people like it. I like to wear it as kind of an outfit, just, I prefer wearing it for going out. I feel like it's like wearing an evening gown for me. When I wear it in the house like this, I'm like, what a waste. I need to be out. I need to be admired. Some people obviously like to be kind of encased in it, kind of like really tightly bound in it. There's all those sort of feelings of, you know, like, do you enjoy the look of it? Do you enjoy the feeling of it on your skin? Are you somebody who just sees it as kind of stereotypical BDSM? There's so many different ways to look at it.
Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you think about latex, why you enjoy wearing it, if there's something that you would really love to try, and if you would like to join my memberships, it does mean a lot. This video will be posted a couple days early for members, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and if this has inspired you to try some latex, enjoy!